Hi, my name is Azira Adelson, and today I'll be talking about the importance of art and culture. Have you ever been to an art museum? Perhaps you haven't. Regardless of museum visits, art is in every form, from graffiti to music. Cultural art appreciation is an important matter. Art is a medium commonly used to communicate or process emotions. I'm sure we have all colored in coloring books or drew on walls as a kid. But why? To make things more colorful? Or was it an act of therapy to release emotions or frustration? With that in mind, I'll be discussing the underlying effects of losing art, creating and analyzing imagery, and then painting a society of creativity and culture appreciation. The effects of historically losing art imagery can greatly impact how the past is viewed in the future. There is a lack of art appreciation, especially outside one's own culture. As stated on the Green Heart Organization web, writer Kelsey Holmes mentions cultural appreciation is the action of understanding, learning, and being able to connect with individuals of said culture. Ashley Wells, author of Appropriation and Appreciation, What's the Difference?, on the National Institutes of Health, quoted the 2018 Oxford English Dictionary that appropriation is the unacknowledged or inappropriate adoption of the practices, customs, or aesthetics on an ethnic group by another community or society. So here on the left we have two males wearing native headdresses. They're not part of the culture, nor are they doing anything that the culture would be doing while wearing these headdresses. This is an act of appropriation. They're just wearing it for decoration or a costume. And here on the right we have artist Jetsurama. He likes to create portraits of the Navajo community in order for them to get their voices out about the occurrences happening in their community. Through public displays of art, how can we accurately admire the history of our project? Learning how to properly engage yourself in an artist's imagery can further your understanding of the history behind the piece. Blog site Wide Walls, The Importance of Composition in Art, defines composition as defines composition as an arrangement of elements. Elements such as unity, contrast, and movement can display the intended emotion or theme behind the imagery. Learning how to analyze artwork can teach you more about the culture, meaning, and significance of the piece. The Smithsonian Magazine reported a fire that damaged the Moai at Easter Island, Chile. These volcanic rock structures were built in century 1100 and 1650 AD by Polynesians. They represent ancestral chiefs. It is believed gods gave them the ability to protect the community. So these are the Moai, or I believe it is Moai, M-O-A-I. These are the heads that they were carved. They are actually long torsos, but because of, earth erosion and because of how heavy they are, they eventually started sinking into the ground. And then over here on the right, we have Mexican painter Frida Kahlo, who is famous for the illustration of her strong emotions. After divorcing famous painter Diego Rivera, she painted this piece right here on the right, self-portrait with a thorn necklace and hummingbird. As we analyze the painting, we discover meaning. What emotion did she feel? Why did she paint this? What do the animals symbolize? And what is her origin story? Analyzing artwork helps you indulge into the culture of the artist or artist and what motivated them to paint such imagery. Positively, art will change perspective of culture. Alaya Kemji posted on Medium blog Why Art Has the Power to Change the World, stated that art reforms and influences the way people think through imagery. The feeling art gives can empower motivation and action. All forms of art allows voices to be heard, for emotions to be seen, and for actions to be taken. Cited from the History Channel, Rosie the Riveter, this poster right here, is a great example of is a great example of art posting motivation and action. Inspired by Norman Rockwell, Pittsburgh artist J. Howard Miller created a prototype poster, then featured for the Westinghouse Electric Corporation under the headline, "We Can Do It." This poster was used as a campaign for recruiting women for defense industries in World War II. To conclude, the underlying effects of losing art in our historical pages can slow the process of unifying cultures. We learn the composition of art can teach you how to appreciate the imagery and the origin of artwork. Appropriation is not appreciation. Understanding the origin of any artwork can connect you to cultures while also motivating action that the art may inspire. There are several ways to teach yourself about the culture through the imagery of art. Leaving here today, I want you guys to go on a scavenger hunt for art, find some art that catches your eye, and analyze it. How does the art make you feel? What do the colors make you feel? Is it sad? Is it happy? And also do some research on any art that catches your eye. It can be any type of art, such as music, dancing, it could be architecture, it could be any type of artwork. Anything that catches your eye, just look up the origin and the background of the art and the artist. And here we have a quote from Bob Ross stating, "It's hard to see things when you are too close. Take a step back and look." And I wanted to quote Bob Ross today just because of the thought of analyzing. We have to soak in what we analyze to understand and be able to connect with others. Thank you for your time.